This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Today is Sunday, February 27th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Woohoo! Let's do some art. Let's do some art. Let me set up my tablet here. It always starts me out on 144p quality. Let me set that up. It thinks I want to watch Fuzzy. Yeah. Hi, Verika. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How am I? Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. So I did some stitching on the stitch row that I'm working along with Carol at the Magical Touch. I'm way behind, but I'll show you what I've got. I've got my 2022. I'm doing it on this great big huge banner. I think they're about 3 yards in here. So I may be able to go to 2025 or put really big things in here. I just did sort of a back stitch in here with a wider thread embroidery, and I did the chevron stitch here, January, and then this is an applique that I did when I was doing felt pieces. I think Becky was doing felt pieces. Hi, Jasper. Hello there, Jasper was in Keisha's. There are no punches in here, Jasper. There are no punches in here. We were punching each other in Keisha's live stream this afternoon. And here I'm doing, what we do is things that relate to our life during the different months of the year. You should see what Carol did for last year. Your arm is still sore. So is mine, by the way. I think I got a couple black eyes. But, and I've got some more that I want to put here. This is my amaryllis plant, and I just kind of, I don't know if you can see the pot. And I've really got 4 here. I've got one going this way and one going that way, and then a long stem. And I'm just doing kind of an outline stitch on that. And then I'll put a clay pot down here and you'll be able to see the bulb. Dee Dee punched me out. She always punches me out. I punch her back though. I punch her back. So I have a couple more things I want to put on here. We got a new wood floor in the kitchen, it's not wood, it's vinyl planking. But I'm going to put that on here. Couple of other things that I want to put on here for January. And then on February, most of us are putting, Aunt Beck at Aunt Beck's Creations had a video where she did swapping 2-inch squares of fabric. And I got 4 or 5 of those that I'm going to put on here in February. So I've been working on it. So welcome to everybody who's coming in. Welcome, welcome. And I just wanted, that's kind of a show and tell. I'll be working on that when I have time. Let's see, let's move my camera down a little, get more of my desktop on here. Verika says hi to everybody in chat. Jasper's here. And we've got a couple people listening in. They usually come in later. They file in. Yeah. So I chose this book to do the junk journal that I'm going to do with items that I got from Johnny at the junk journal shop, and I started removing pages because I'm going to put quite a bit in here. So I'll be doing some of that tonight. This is a wonderful book. And, you know, I hesitated here, and I thought, oh, I cannot tear out of this. However, I can, because I am going to do, let me find it. Well, I'll use this one as I'm not going to use this bag because it's, well, first of all, it's more of a cloudy bag. It's not a clear one, and it's got printing on it. Well, I could use this, but I can do I've been doing transparent art pages. Let me get a couple of those out here while I'm, oh, I took Penelope's boa off. Let's give her boa back here. This is my little pincushion doll. It's been with me, oh, for a good 10 years now. I got her in the basement of an antique store, but the basement is where they sell all the clearance items. And she was on clearance. Let's see if I can put that pin back on. Somebody gave me a gold clothespin. Let's just put it on her somewhere. There. And Sharon Lombard gave me this pokey tool. Bless her heart. So I was going to show you my transparent pages. I might work on those. If I can find them here. What did I do with them? This one and this one. Well, I had them out here. I was going to use some of those. I was going to use this. Well, where's my other transparent pages? Oh, here they are. Now, when I say transparent pages, I mean that I make something and then I put it in a, like, packaging. And then that way you can see both the front and the back. And in this case, I was going to put this like this, but I can't do that because then my bird will be upside down. So I'll have to put it up here like this. And then I'm going to build a journal out of these pages. Places in the heart. Let's see, who else has come in? Hi, Deborah, River City Creatives. Hi, Journey. Welcome, Journey. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome, Rhonda. I won't sing Rhonda or whatever that is. She said if I hear that one song about Rhonda one more time, I'm going to scream. So I might take something out of here, but I also was thinking, these I got in Happy Mail. They're chipboard, and I could ink those, but I was thinking a couple of those would be fun in here. Maybe these two are about the same. Maybe I'll grab one of these. Are chipboard shapes. I'm not sure exactly where I got them, but look, there's another packaging. Here's another packaging right here. And I'm looking for ones that are clear. Packaging that's clear. In fact, I might use this one instead of this one. Let's pull it out. Use this this packaging and save this one for another page. So, and then I'm going to pull one of these chipboards off. Oh, they're on foam dots. Well, we'll be taking those off. And let's put this back over here. And I was thinking, you know, I should put something behind that so you guys can see. Find something here. How can I have a desk full of stuff and no paper? No paper on this desk. Let me reach up for a white paper here. I got my stapler on it. Hold on. Yeah. There, that's a little better. Rhonda Jasper was in Keisha's. I was in Keisha's cell this afternoon, and Jasper was there punching me. take these foam dots off. I don't know, if I put them transparent, I may not need to color these. Yeah. And if I use this brown, which I'm loving, use that brown, this will show up on it. Not too well, though. It's too much of a pattern. Let's get, this one has less of a pattern. Yeah, I got those foam dots underneath of it. So I hope you all have had a nice weekend. Susan, we're stalking each other. Susan, which Susan? Journey, River City, which Susan came in? Jasper? Jasper, are you Susan? Rhonda, Jasper, Jasper, Jasper. Verika, River City. Jasper is Susan. I didn't know that. Well, now I know. Now I know. You can't hide it from me too long, Jasper. I only knew her I just met her tonight in Keisha's. Then I've got some of this bling. Now the bling won't show through both sides. Well, it'll show through silver. I mean, the back will be silver. Let's see what it looks like. I've got two of these. I don't need two of them. Yeah. These, I, of course, got at the dollar store. It looks like I've already used out of this package. But you know, here's another transparent. See, I can make a little one here too. But I won't tonight. We'll just concentrate on this one. If I can find the opening. It's down here. So we're supposed to have a really nice beginning of the week, and then listening to that Randy Hall weatherman, he says we're going to get hit with a blizzard or with a lot of snow toward the end of next week. So I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday, and I told my brother we better think about doing our shopping next week before the snow hits. I'm just going to set these right down in here. Of course, I go crooked. Like that. Now I'm happy with that. And we won't use this yet, but this is a candidate for a page in my journal. Something in my journal. Let's put it this way if I can. Well, of course it's sticking there. Come on, get off of there. There we go. That's all we need out of that. We'll put that over here. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Dixie Doodles. Welcome, welcome. There's Becky. Do your running early, she says. How's your weekend going, Becky? Let's see, this is just tissue paper. I decided against using that. What else should I use? Oh, I had some. Now let's pull this stuff out. Here's Rhonda's ephemera packs that I got from, not Rhonda, Rosemary. And Rhonda on the brain. I have Rhonda on the brain. How about a couple stamps? What's in here? Ooh, that hand maybe. This hand. I don't know where I want to put it. Up here, I think. If I put it up here, then I can put something in it. And I'll snip it off. And what else is in here? I think that's all I want out of this. Postage stamps. Oh, this is cool. We could use this. Now, see, I have to think about both sides of this, though. Let's flip this whole thing over. If I can. Because it will go like that. And what will show on this side will be text. That's what I like about doing these transparent pages. So let me lift this up. I guess I should just put it down, but I kind of want to get a sense. So this will be text, and you can't see it too much. And then this, I could put here. And then on the other side, it will show that I did a gold crayon on here. And the rose will show there. Let's see what else I have here. I've got a napkin. What's in? Oh, there's a lady in here. So I think this was a Happy Mail that was sent to me. Let's see what's in here. I think this was, I got this, or maybe I just collected this. I don't remember. I get this stuff and there's a lady here. I think I got this in Happy Mail. I like that frame. Let's get that out. I like that frame. Oh, cute. To see what's in here. These aren't mine. This was sent to me by somebody. Or I got it from someplace. Here's a fan. Here's a musical flower. I think this was sent to me because it's nice and I don't put my stuff together this nice. Or this could have been part of Rosemary's. I don't know. If you recognize this, let me know because I'm not sure where I got it. Some collage papers. It's put together too nice for it being my work. Now, to figure out if there's anything else in here that I want. In grand style. I kind of like that. And I like the hearts. That's not a heart. Those are dots. There's some Japanese writing. I should save those out for my Asian journal. Oh, there's a bunch of it here. Not sure where I got this, but it's like a little cluster bag of ephemera. Some text. Esquire boot polish. Oh, I can fix that, said Nancy. Oh, cars. Woo. Look like she's at the dentist. Oh no. It looks like she's at the dentist. I don't know if I want to hold that one out or not. Some old postage stamps. Cool. All right, we're going to save those things. I think I probably have enough. I'm going to put these in here because I can get in them better. I can get in it better. All right. And I've got this napkin, but we're going to hold that back. And I can use this for a transparent page. I'll hold that back. So, on here, if I put that there, let's build the other side, except for that. Because the other side really, to my thinking, is the front. We're going to start building it too. Let's see. Let me look at chat. Becky says, let me look at chat here. Let me go back to where Becky came in. She says, hello to everybody. Jasper is Susan. I just learned that. Jasper, Meri is Susan. Welcome, Susan. Joyce came in. Dixie Doodle's here. Rhonda. Becky says hello. Do all your running early. Yeah, we want to get there. That he made it sound like quite a snowstorm hitting the upper Midwest. And something will be hitting down south. You'll have to listen to that Randy Hall guy. He's quite the weatherman. Hi, Kathy D. Welcome, Kathy D. Journey says, Becky, is your Amazon wish list up to date? You do have a birthday coming up. When is Becky's birthday? In April? When's Becky's birthday? Tell me. Tell me. Hi, Laura. Jersey Laura. Oh, it's good to see you. You and your rainbows. Hi, Jersey. Journey. Journey. I actually have a separate birthday list, and it's most up to date. We'll have to check that one out, Becky. But you don't have to do anything for me. She said, oh, yeah, we do, Becky. Where would one find the list? And there it is on Amazon wish list. March 8th. Oh, that is coming up. The 2nd is Wednesday. And add 6 days to that. What day would that be next? Let me look at my calendar. March 8th is Becky's birthday. It's the Tuesday after the 1st, the 2nd Tuesday in March is Becky's birthday. We'll have to remember that. Got any big plans, Becky? Do you have any big plans? Okay. Should I paint this? I'm thinking I'm going to leave it neutral. I just kind of like it neutral. And I think, let's see. If I keep everything, I'm going to move this plastic. If I keep everything the width of this, I'll be fine. So this is going to go up here, and I'm going to tear it. There. We want the fan on there. Right about here, I think. Right in there. I like that hand. We cut things out of this for my other transparent page. Where's my... Oh, I found some old score tape. I brought this home from Madison with me. Let's use it. I never buy score tape anymore. I always buy the Dollar Tree tape. Score tape's too expensive, but this is handy. Becky says, my niece's birthday is the 7th, so I'm planning to cook a birthday celebration for both of us. Oh, that's cool. On the 13th, so that they all can come over to eat. What a great idea. We are also disenchanted with restaurants these days. I thought it'd be best if I cook. Well, you're probably better cook anyway, Becky. Becky's baking her own birthday cake. Oh, this is the back. Let's put this. No, that's the front. It just doesn't look very blingy to me now. Well, all right, then. We're going to put it right up in here. So I have just a little bit of that net showing up at the top. And then I'm going to put this here. And I actually like this lady. Maybe I should put her here, right in here, and this on top of that. And I like this frame around her. Yep, that's what I maybe over a little. Yep. And then I think I'll flip it over and work on the, maybe I'll put a postage stamp on there too. But let's do this. And I'm just going to leave this neutral. I'm not going to attempt to paint it or anything. You're thinking chicken chow mein and steamed vegetables. I'm not so much for chicken chow mein, but the steamed vegetables sound good. And actually, I should be a little bit more conservative with my score tape because that's more expensive. I love the Dollar Tree tape. I didn't get any out. I used it all up last time and I did not. I have it here. I didn't get any out, I don't think. I don't see any around, so I'll use this. Journey says, wonderful idea, Becky. Yeah, so expensive to eat out anymore. I know my brother, we had pizza last night, frozen store-bought pizza. We buy the sizzling, whatever, Sicilian pizza. I forget what it's called right now, right offhand. But it's pretty good pizza for frozen pizza. We buy that. And I was telling my brother we need to go to the grocery store before it snows. I said, if we're going to go, we better go earlier in the week before the storm hits. He puts things off. All right, let's put this, and I might just have to dab a little glue on this one. I want to frame her out here. Right there. I'll put a little bit of glossy accent on it. But we were talking about what we would buy. He said, I'm not going to buy any of that steak. He said he'd like to have a steak, but he's not going to buy a steak for $16. He hit his limit on that. He said the cows can have it. The farmers can have it. He's not going to pay $16 for a steak. And I kind of agree. We can get along without that stuff. We don't need it. There we go. And I'll probably have to put glue on this too. So let's do that. Excuse me, my hands get, every now and get a little shaky. Every now and then they get a little shaky. It's my old age peeking through. Now this will be inside of that packaging, so I'm not too worried about it shifting around. Now, I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to work on this side. And I think I said I was going to do this here. Let's put it this way. And I love this. I can fix that, said Nancy. That's cute. And there's text on here, so what would happen if I put it here? Let's put this one down first. I think I'll put it down because this is wax. And to put the glue up in here. And I think what I'll do is put some of it on here. And squeeze it on there, in there, on there. Maybe right about in there. Now this might need to go down here because it does have text. Let's flip this over and see. You're working on both sides. We're working on both sides of the page, so we got to be conscious of what shows up. That works for me. All right, but is that going to stick is the other story. Maybe if I'm... So I hope that you're all having a good weekend. Let's put a little bit more up in here. The first person that I saw do transparent art was Kat Kerr. And she used to be, I don't know if she is anymore because I haven't been over there, on Jago's Facebook group a lot. And I think Somerset Studio, I think I got one of their extra magazines that's all about transparent art. And let me tell you, there's some cool stuff. Let's put this heart up here. And I'm just dabbing some glossy accent on it. Let's put it right in there. And I got a couple of postage stamps. We could put a postage stamp right in there. It looks like some men. They're all men. And Becky is doing a crochet along where she's doing episodes on different stitches, crochet stitches, and you just crochet a couple rows or swatch. And I had mine out and I don't like them. I don't like what I did. I think I'm going to start all over again. I think I'm going to start my swatches all over again. I don't know. We'll see. I was looking at them and said, I don't like these at all. Got some glues peeking through there on that one. Yeah, it's going to stick down here too because of that. Should probably put a wax paper down there. It's going to probably stick. I don't know. It needs some sort of a journal spot. It needs a journal spot. I could put that in Grand Style on here. In Grand Style. Let's cut that off. Find the scissors. Isn't it funny how we find these things in the most, I mean, here this was part of an ad probably, and it just fits on here. We're going to put it right there, right here, right here. Oh, she's going to have to be holding something. I think I'll put it right on there. So Becky's birthday is March 8th. And she has an Amazon wish list. And if you missed it, she put a link in up above. Here we go. Let's see. We're going to have to find something to put on there. Let's see what's going on the other side now. I can fix that, Nancy said. Let's see. What else did I pull out here? That's trash. This is trash. This is a stamp. I've already got a stamp on there, though. 2 more stamps. A musical flower. Oh, these are for the china. Penelope, what am I going to put on here? That come off of that. Let's see what I have in here. Get Penelope's throne out here to see what I have. I call this her throne because she usually sits in here like this. Here, or like that. What do I have? I've got some little charms. Ooh, there's a unicorn. Let's pop these out. Let's turn this over again. Ooh, that unicorn. I think I got these from Keisha too. I think these came in the last sale. I said I wasn't going to go to any more sales this month. Yeah. I kind of spent my limit already tonight. I'm going to bed after my chat. I'm going to bed after my chat. Look at this unicorn. This is cool. A unicorn. Wait, let's get it out here. Oh, yeah. A unicorn. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I like that. And it should have something behind it to make it show up better. Like a what? What do you have in here, Penelope? She says, stop rubbing my throne. It's a bead doll, I think. I got this one, I think, at Joann's. Yep. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, I got this DMC wrapper. That might look good on there. Let's put the... I don't think it's black on the inside. I think it's white. You know, the DMC has a horse head on it. And if I put this on the back, we could dangle it. I like that. So, let me put the thread in there first. Just a teeny bit of red thread here. Just a teeny bit. And then I'll cut it off again, but I'm going to put it on the charm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can tie a bow in this or not. It's pretty little. I shouldn't cut it so. I should not cut these so tiny. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm just going to let it hang. And I think I'll use tape Well, you know what I should do, though? If I want it to dangle, well, let's see what I want to do. Let's put a little bit of tape on this. Do you guys need me to zoom in just a little so you can see a little better? Hold on. Let me zoom in a little. That might be a little better. Welcome to everybody who's come in. Thank you for coming. That isn't what I wanted to do. Can I get it off? Yes. I want this to dangle. Let's put that on my hand for now. Well, that didn't work. Well, yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, hold on. Meri has to figure this out. Let's get this big old scary needle out. It's already threaded. Wrong color of thread. I need to give myself plenty of thread. That's more than I'll need, but this is a pretty long needle. Let's see if I can get this threaded. Get in there. There we go. Now, I think I'll try to put the horse on this side so that when it dangles, you'll see both, but I don't know. We'll see. And let's come back through and back through the hole there. Come on, don't do that to me. Come on. Caught on his hoof. There. Yeah, now I want this to dangle off of her hand here. So I'm going to poke it in here, hopefully, and draw it through. Draw it through. Come on. Come on. Don't get caught on anything. Can you guys see? And then it has to come back through. Oh, it's going through that postage stamp. That's okay. Get in there. And let's go back through one more time. And tie a knot. Wow, it went right through the thread, just like I wanted it to. Bless its heart. So stubborn. Get over here. There we go. And I'm just going to let those red threads hang. In grand style, it says. In grand style. Now, let's look at the back. The back might need something else. What am I going to put on it? Not another charm. Let's see what I have in here. Dominoes. I actually have a thimble. Never use it. And an M. Oh, here's a silver tie thing. Oh, that came on some ribbon. I've got a corner. Buttons, buttons. Buttons, paper clip. What's this? Oh, what's this? A little pin. It's a little rooster pin. A little rooster pin. I don't know if I want to use that though. What's this? That's a flower. That's a little wax thing. No, I'm not seeing anything in there. I don't know if I want to do another charm. Eyelets. We'll give Penelope back her dominoes and beads. Let's see what else I have. I can fix that. Needs a broken heart. Let's look in my whatnot boxes. This is, I think, paper, mostly papers. Ooh, there's a couple pumpkins. Christmas. Purr. Foamies. I don't see anything in here. Got a ribbon belt tie thing. I don't like that. I'm not seeing anything in here that calls to me. It needs something. I'll find it. I got 2 more whatnot boxes. This one, the chain. buttons, baggy, Google eyes, little tag, matchsticks, Excuse me while I go exploring here. I want to find something to put on here. I'm not sure I'm finding anything. Beads. I don't want to dump it all out again. What's on the bottom of this chain? A bead. I could cut that off. I don't want the bulky bead, but I'm fascinated by the chain. Let's see. It's a gold piece. Let's snip on this chain. Oh, wrong scissors. Get my old Tim Holtz scissors out. Which side's longer? I think it matters. I think I'll snip on this side. Well, yeah. And let's see what's in this other box. Haven't found anything that appeals to me yet. I want something else to put on here. What do we have? Oh, we have a gauge, a compass. Have another one of those. A little high heel. Bobby pins, umbrella, baby carriage, charms, knives and forks, nothing, a shoe, a Santa Claus, got a silver heart, Meri hasn't found what she wants yet. Let me keep looking. This compass is, I think I'll save that for something else. This heart kind of mimics that heart. If I put something behind it. The chain. Let's see. Let me look at chat. Hold on. I get into my own world here and I forget to look at chat. What's going on in chat? Becky says, I have a Bits and Bops binder that we work from on Wednesdays. Becky, I gotta go to the dentist Wednesday. Boo! I'll have to do mine on Thursday morning. I think we're working out a pack at 9. Hi, Dana. She said it works good. If I don't see it, I forget it. Yeah. Great idea, Dana. Dana says, I put my, oh dear, oh, let's see, she says, where did I read that? You guys bucked up on me. I put my Bits and Bops in my mason jar so I can see it. Yeah, I should. I have. Well, I have some more Bits and Bops, Dana. Hi, Johnny. Junk Journal Shop. I am going to work in your journal tonight after I get this. I'm doing a transparent page right now. I want to finish I want to finish tearing out of this book and put some signatures in it. Probably all will get done tonight. Welcome, Johnny. If you guys haven't met Johnny, she's Junk Journal Shop, and she has... Johnny, I want to know, is your studio box, is your new studio box with the linens and lace available yet? Meri wants to know. Yes, I put my stuff in clear totes, too. Let's see. Rhonda says, be right back. Hi, Kitty Jen. Welcome, Kitty Jen. Dana says she's feeling better. What are whatnot boxes? Yeah, whatnot boxes. Well, you know, I get so many of these little things. I get them out from wherever, and they stay on my desk, and I just start pulling stuff like that out and put them in whatever container I can find. And usually it's tea boxes. Whatnot boxes. I love that name. The name I have for mine are all 4-letter words. I won't ask Johnny. Becky says she's working on Hearts of Love tonight. Heather, is Heather here? I don't know which Heather you're talking about. There are so many Heathers out there. I haven't seen Heather in here. One might include a puppy. Puppy has me worn down, Johnny says, and here she says, I just finished the studio boxes. Yay! She said, studio box will always be in the shop the first day of the month at noon. The first day of the month must be Tuesday. All right, video on YouTube the last day of each month. Okay, Johnny. Thank you for letting us know. I didn't know that. You don't walk, you run. She said she only did 20 of them, and that wore her out. Between the studio boxes and her new puppy, she's worn out. Johnny says, uh-oh, everybody, hi. Meri's going to look up. All right, I'll go back to... actually, I have another box. This one might suit Dana a little bit better. I don't know what's in here, though. It's been down here on the bottom shelf of this cart for the longest time. I might find something in here. This is a candy. This is transparent. Does that work, Dana? Can't see a darn thing in it, though. I got washi tape. I got this stuffed fish. When Rory did what did he do on a stick? I was going to put a fish on a stick. And I got ink pens. Oh, I started stuffing old ink pens in here. Look, there's a pair of scissors. Well, there has to be something. There's some needles. It's just the curved needles, so I think I'm just going to find ink pens in here. I've started stuffing my old... There's a paintbrush. That can come out. There's a screw... No, that's a jot whiteout pen. Now, I think these are more... Could keep that out for my... Well, I want something to put on there. I think these are mostly pens. I should probably finish filling this bucket up. I should clean these out and figure out what's in here. Well, here's some lace. Oh, some lace could go on there. Sometimes my desk just gets full of this stuff, and I just grab a container and throw it all in. And that's probably not the best thing to do. There's a crocheted flower. Here's a stamp with the "You Got Mail" envelope. These are Stampabilities. I don't know what that one is. It's a snail mail. And a magnet. If there's anything charm-wise, it's going to be down at the bottom. Let's pull it out. What's in the bottom? Oh, another chain. A chain of bling. Well, that's not going to suit me. Except for the lace. It might just be lace. Let me put this back down here. Let me see. I want something else on there. I'm such a... I don't figure this stuff out until I go live. I have to warn you. I don't figure it out till I go live. Let's see. Now I have my lap full. Paint brushes and journal. Put that back over there. Oh, I didn't put these back in. Let me see. Let me see what I have over here. Let me see. Oh, I got these butterflies. Maybe those. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's put this butterfly. These are recollections. I must have either got them in Happy Mail or a sale, because I don't buy Recollections. I think that's a Michael's brand, and I haven't been to Michael's for 6 or 7 years because we don't have one around here. I can't get to the... Oh, here's another transparent envelope. See, they just come free. And I wanted, I guess this one's the same. We're going to do a red one here. And we'll put these back. Alrighty. Since this is text, I can leave that foam piece on. And since I'm going to put it in that, I like that, just like that. Oh, but it needed the chain. Let's take that off. I want to put the chain hanging down. And I think I can do that with that score tape. Where's my score tape? Let's put that hanging down like so, because it's going to be inside of the, it's going to be inside the package, the transparent page. Let's see. I think I want it closer together. And get this little piece of score tape off. Release paper off of it. Butterfly's supposed to be dimensional with 2. It is kind of. There. Ah, I like it. The heart's going to go in the whatnot box. All right, let's get that package out again, wherever I put that, right here. It's going to go in here. Now, the hole is up there, so I need to put it in this way. We're going to call this done. If I can get it in without, it's always that sticky stuff there. Hold on to that for me, would you? Sometimes if you take something flat, like even my ruler would work. Get my ruler. Where did that fly off to? Well, this will work too. Just to kind of guide that in there. Or a flat piece of paper or something that's going to stick. Come on, don't stick on me. Where's my ruler? Here. That's sliding down the card here. Come on, don't do this to me. Just kind of hold that open until I can get it in. I want this to go that way. I want it to go in here. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Slide in. Go, go, go. Let's hold him. Now take that out. Put my ruler back where I can find it again. And then just seal it up here and shake it down a little, and I have a transparent page. Now on these other two that I made, on at least one of them, this one, see I put something on the outside. This needs a bit of that ribbon on the outside, or a bit of something, and I stitched on this one. So let's see if I can find a bit of that ribbon somewhere here. I don't know what I do with stuff. I'm looking. Hold on. Hold the phone. Postage stamp. Oh, it's probably over on this mess. You guys, if you could see this, you would run. Run, run. Now, I have to... Did I stuff it in here? No, it's not in there. I've got to work on this. Run, run, fast as you can. Patty cake, baker's man. Roll them and roll them and roll them and throw them in the pan. Run, run, run as fast as you can. I'm looking for my ribbon that I had. Of course, I gotta see, look, see, I stitched the scissors there. I'm gonna press that out and put it in my, I think I'll put that in my steampunk journal, and that goes in my steampunk journal. Oh, is that it? That'll work. And you just can't believe what a mess I got here. And I hold it all down with that. All right, let me put this back up here. I found what I wanted. And this will be my paperweight again. And these will go for the... I gotta work on that. All right. Let me find what I... Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like... this. It's poofy, but I could have the poofs on the outside. I also have the eyelash, which is pretty. I have a craft lunch any minute now. Oops, it fell. Don't need this anymore. Put it over here. Well, this is brighter, but this, I kind of like this. And if I let the poof go on the outside, it's only got, oh, it's got another poof down at the bottom. Let's take this out. It's got a poof there. So if I could put it right in there, maybe. Let's trim it here. Wrong scissors. All right, I need a needle. Penelope, I need your needles. That one's a dull point. Where's my favorite one? She hides them from me. My favorite ones are the ones with the curved point. It's sharp and it's got a big eye. So I'm going to let that poof be in the center. I'm going to put a, a hole. Wow. Where's my awl? Didn't put my glossy accent. Away. Put it away, Mary. All right. So this goes in here like that. And then we need another one. Now, am I going to get that in there? Let me put some DNA on it. It's not going to go in. I need a needle threader. Straight pin worked. Come on, don't mess up on me now. There it goes. Now, if I can just get that through that hole. I don't know if I can. Yeah. Come on. Oh, it's not going to go through the... Let me snip that. No. Oh, I've got a problem. There it goes. There it goes. Tie a knot here. Not a big knot. Come on, don't do that to me. I need some more hands. Uh-oh. Loosen that up a bit. There we go. Now, I kind of like that. I feel like I need something on this, though. Like another one of those charms. Got the horse charm up there on the inside. So if I put a charm on here, it will surely fall off or break. What else can I put on there? That's too big. Postage stamp. A butterfly. I need a small one. How about that blue one? Or the green one. I like the blue one. Now this will be on the outside. I don't know if it will stay. But we're going to put it there. And there it is. So now I've got a couple more transparent pages around here that I don't know where they are. But I've got 3 going for my journal now. I've got this one that I just finished tonight. Yay! I don't like how that shows through, but I like it on this side, so I'm going to leave it. This one, and this one with the birdie and the what floats your boat. And then this one. I love this little girl. She's holding her little slipper in her hand, and she's barefoot there and got a shoe on. And this lady, she must be the nanny or something, or the grandma. There's a lady there and some ladies down here. And then this I think was a little boy. It could be a little girl. No, I think it's a little girl though. And she's holding a birdie, and the postage stamp has a birdie on it. I really liked how this one turned out. So I'm building my transparent art journal. And I'll eventually bind all of these in one book. Woohoo! All right, let's move on, Meri. Let me come out and chat. I'm coming out. Run, run, run if you're saying something you shouldn't. Of course, we got mods. We've got good mods here, too. Let me come out and chat a little bit. Let me unplug you guys so that I can chat freely. Whoops, got the menu there. Get rid of the, oh, that's a tag. We don't want to get rid of that. Woohoo! Oh, things are falling off the side of my desk. Butterflies are flying away. Let's just take some of this stuff and move it. Move it along. Clusters. Clusters, stamp, stamp. I'm going to work in my China journal too. I'm going to put this in my Asian journal. Keep that out. Lace, threads. Here, let's put all of this, except for this stays out. Put it over there. Let's put this in this baggie so that that's what I do. It piles up on me, I'll throw it in a baggie. This was the prototype for my zine. These are some of these pieces. I swear this lady is going to the dentist. I swear she's going to the dentist. Either that or it's pulling chin hairs off of her chin. I love it. I love it. goes in my... Oh, you find things here if you put all this stuff in a sack, and eventually things show up on my desk that were buried. I got some brads here. I'm going to put those over here. I haven't found my other tape yet, though. My glue stick, scissors, little scissors. Fabric. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me finish up here. Some more charms. Oh, where I got those. Maybe I'll hold those out. Piece it. No, that's my lace. I'm going to hold that out. All right. I think I can come out and chat. That's how you get a pile of... Oh, it's all over my phone. Oh, dear. All right. Let's zoom out just a little now. I'm way zoomed in. Hold on. Giving you a ride. Welcome, everybody who's come in. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your company. All right. We keep this out because I think it's funny. Oh, she got one going into the ear there, too. What they're doing to that poor lady. There's something in her ear and something toward her mouth. I don't know what they're doing to her. A gun going up toward her. Whoops. Let me just stand up because I can't see what. See, look, there's something right here going into her ear. And then it looks like there's a, this actually looks like a early on dentist tool. I have no idea what they're poking in her ear. I don't even know where I got that. I think this was sent to me in Happy Mail. Really an interesting piece. Maybe I'll take that with me and show it to my dentist and say, don't you use this. All right. Eoline, E-O-L-I-N-E. Hi, Brenda D. Welcome, Brenda. It looks like an old x-ray machine. Oh, it could be. It could be one of those, because they take x-rays of your teeth. In fact, that's what I'm going to have done. I know what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to pull my back tooth. It lost the crown, and I don't think there's enough. I got the crown, but I don't think there's enough tooth left for them to put a crown on. Hi, how do you pronounce your name? E-O-L-I-N-E. I want to say Oline. Is that how you pronounce it? Sound it out for me. What a pretty name. If I could just pronounce it. Welcome, welcome. Brenda, Rhonda, Brenda D. Becky says, I keep having to run into the other room to talk about bathroom fixtures. Becky's getting a new bathroom for her birthday. Brenda D. says hello to everybody. Thank you, Rhonda. Hi, Michelle Noel. Oh, my goodness, lady. Did you see that I used your steampunk piece that I got from you? Oh, a long time ago. Let me show it to you. It's here. I used it in my steampunk journal. Look, Michelle Noel, Leon, look. It fits right in here. And it just adds the perfect, because I got bulk in here that I can fill up the space. And it just lives in there perfect. It just lives in there perfect, Michelle Noel. Leon, as Keisha calls you. I wasn't going to work in the steampunk tonight. I want to work in Johnny's junk journal from her studio box. Let's see. Michelle Noel. Johnny is here. She says, I've never seen that. I love it. Journey says, good night, everybody. Have a blessed evening. This is where Michelle came in. Hello, hello, hello. Johnny says, thank you, Journey. Check the video tomorrow. They are fun. This Tuesday, Johnny, I will have to peek. Yeah, Johnny is selling. I learned something tonight. Johnny sells her studio boxes at 12 o'clock. And since she's in Florida, it's probably Eastern time on the first day of the month. She's been working on them, and they're linens and lace this month. And I was thinking I'd wait until the end of the month if there were any left, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think my heart's going to let me do it. I'm going to have to get there and grab one fast. Heather P. Yeah, I haven't seen Heather in here. Here's what she says. Johnny says, the studio box will always be in the shop the first day of each month at noon Eastern Standard Time. Video is on the box on YouTube the last day of each month. Well, does that mean, Johnny, that I can open it if I get it, that I can open it when I receive it? Or do I have to wait until you do a video on it? It didn't matter last month because I got one of the old ones. Eline or Elin? It looks like Elin. Well, welcome. Glad you joined us. I'll hang around. You're not too talkative. That's okay. You don't have to talk. You're welcome to be in here. There are a lot of friendly people in here. It's hard not to talk. I'll warn you right now. It's hard not to talk. But that's okay. If you wanna just sit and enjoy the chat, you're sure welcome. Yeah, Rhonda said it for me. Perfect, Rhonda. She says, Elin, it's nice to have you in chat, but I understand if you're not too talkative. You're always welcome, though, if you want to. Yes, always welcome. All right, I want to work on Johnny's, I don't know if Michelle saw where I put her steampunk charms in my book. All right, I want to finish tearing down this book because I have a whole box full of stuff to put in here. So most of these pages are going to come out. I just have to say it right now. Like I can take this whole signature out. And I think I'm just going to, these are stitched in, but I think I can just probably, the pages are brittle enough that I can just kind of tear them. And I was taking them out with the knife, but I don't know if I like doing that though, because then I leave a gunk in there. Gunk! Paper gunk! Angie's in Keisha's tonight, so I don't have to give her a warning that I'm getting out the knife. She doesn't like it when I get the knife out. Run, Angie, run! We're going to disassemble this book, and let me plug you guys back in. Let me plug you back in so you don't run out of juice. Jasper says she's back. Did you buy Keisha out, Jasper? I dropped my tablet. Luckily, I got a carpet floor. Hold it. Everything fell. Honestly. I kind of spent my budget anyway, Jasper. Come on, flip now. I'll put this, I put that glue stick in there and it took up my space for my, there. Jasper is Susan. Let me check my time up here. I have 100%. I'm still going. So let's tear this. Johnny said that she was the expert ledger destroyer, and she was dealing with this type of stuff the other day when she was taking her ledger apart. But look, see, there's the spine in there. I could just take this whole thing out and put it in as because, oh, you guys, I got such neat stuff. Let's just take all of this out. I got such neat stuff from Johnny. And I've got another package coming tomorrow, and I don't know where it's from. My brother went to the mailbox yesterday, and he said, well, our post office closes like at 9 o'clock on Saturdays. He said the window was closed. You'll have to wait till Monday to get your package. So I have no idea what it is. Whew. But I do know I'm getting a package tomorrow. Let's wipe this off. All right. Phew. Let's just throw this away. I got a clip on my little cart over to the side of me, one of those little carts, you know, and it holds a bag, just a plastic bag, and I call it my litter bag. So I got to pull the whole thing out. You see, you can see the signatures there. There's quite a few. They did not make their signatures very thick when they bound this book. And what do you bet? These old books, like this book was, I think, what the copyright date? 1914, 1916, 1915. When they typeset these books, this was before modern typesetting, probably. And I know I worked for a printer's part-time while I was going to school, and they didn't have modern typesetting. And, well, they kind of had some type of modern typesetting, but not like what they have today. And you'd have all these big sheets, and you'd paste up. They called it paste up. And you'd paste up your pages. And that's what this reminds me of. I'll bet this was all done with paste up. I can't explain the whole process, but I remember pasting up stuff. To my mother, who devoted her full life of, there is another picture in here. There were two pictures in this book. This one, it says, "What did you put in this soup, Prudence?" What did you put in this soup, Prudence? And her brother's getting a big kick out of it. What did you put in the soup? Oh, Mother, it's just vegetable soup, whatever crawled around in the garden. Let's just take it all out here. Let's just take it all out since I'm that far, because it's coming out anyway. Woohoo! And then I have, what's this picture? There's just a couple pictures in here. Where's the other one? There was one that said, "What did you put in the soup?" And then this one says, "If you'll shut the door 1 minute, we'll have everything exactly as you left it." Looks like a group of girls at a table and all the ladies there. I don't know what's going on. All right, Prudence of the Parsonage. Ethel Houston. So, what I'm going to put in here, now I need to make me a spine to go in here. Let's just pull this out because it's getting old. Penelope. What? Oh, I have the rest of that yarn over here. Hold it. Let me get that off of her. And this. Which really kind of goes with this cover of this book. Doesn't it? Look. Yes, it does. So, let me get out Johnny's. But before we do this, I'm going to stop a minute. Before we do that, I have to, well, shoot, what happened to it? Well, I lost it, so we aren't going to do it. This tore off. I have this piece here. I lost it. It's over here somewhere. So we won't do it. I was going to glue it on. I lost it. Let's just continue on with our, we're going to make some signatures from there out of the things that Johnny sent me. Penelope, let's light Holly's candle. Let's light the holly candle. Holly sent me this candle. She didn't want me to burn my desk down. She sent me this candle. It's an artificial candle. Bless her heart. We miss her. All right. So I got all sorts of paper in here. So we're going to use it. We're going to use it. I bought it at different times. These are, not everything in here came in the studio box. Because I've been accumulating. So don't think if you bought the studio box that I got more than you did. Because I've been accumulating it. Johnny wouldn't want me to misrepresent her studio box. I'm pulling out the papers. And I think I got some things from Keisha too. Let's just use these first. Some pages. I'm looking for papers. I want to do the pages, signatures first. And then I'll go back in and put other stuff in there. What was this? I forgot what this was. Oh, some more. I wonder if I can flatten those out. No, I don't want to do that. I'll have to iron those out. I think she told me this was on vintage paper. Let's just put it back. All right, hold on. We'll see what I have. I just want to build the signatures tonight. Probably about all I'll get done. What time is it? 7:43. Now, my signatures are going to be, this is four and a half, maybe about 4 3/4, but 4 1/2 by 7 1/2. And this is more accurately 7 1/2. So we're going to make it 4, and I want room in here, so I'm going to make it 4 1/4 by 7 1/4. My papers. And this is just my own copy paper. So 4 1/4 and 4 1/4 is 8 1/2. Woohoo! How did you figure that out, Mary? 8 1/2. So if I go 8 1/2 this way, yep. So this way, maybe this way. we'll leave the numbers down here. Well, maybe up there. Fold them the other way. Because it's going to fold like this, and I'm going to cut it down to 8.5. This one, which is nice, music sheet. There'll be some smaller sheets. Another copy sheet. Ooh, this says Imagine on it. Imagine. And this I'm not going to put in till later. That's a later. These I'm going to have to think about. That's onion skin. And these I can put in there. I don't have to cut them. Or I could put them in this way. We'll deal with that later too. And this, I can almost cut it in half and like this. Cut it in half and let it go that way. So we'll just put it here. And there's more. But this is going to be a big, thick book. And I could probably do the same. This is that docket paper. And we'll just unfold it this way. And put it that way. What's in here? I think I took everything. We'll deal with that later. And then we got this. Penelope, can you hold that down? And there's different things in here. I'm pretty sure this came from Johnny because look at that tape. Awesome. I've had some of this around for a while. I've had it around for a while. I haven't used it. I've been accumulating it. Let's pull it out and see what's in there. Tissue paper. We could cut that down too and make tissue paper pages. A memorandum. That's going to be a later one because it's smaller. Cover and pages. Ooh, I don't know if I can put these in. Because there's writing on these. These are awesome. These will have to go in a separate journal. I can't put these in. Oh! Can't even read that one. South Bend, Indiana. I need to get my magnifying glass out. Carl Schultz Encampment. August 10th, 1931. Encampment opened in due form. C.P. Harold Locke presiding. Roll of officers called, and this is minutes. Roll of officers called, and the following was reported as absent. S.W. Finn, somebody, J.W. Fourth Watch, G of something. The record of last session was read and approved. The following, something received sick relief. Oh, sick relief. And then, I think it's the following, like people. P-A-T-G-E-O, I don't know what P-A-T means. 2 weeks of $2, 2 weeks of $2, 2 weeks of $6. July 26th to August 9th, blah, 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 blah. A motion was made and seconded that 3 weeks sick benefit be allowed to PAT. I'm not quite sure what PAT means. L, somebody, Matthews, motion carried. There being no further business, the something closed in J, H, and C, and then it's signed. So these are minutes. I don't know what PAT means. It's all over the place here. PAT, PAT. I could use that one. These are too nice to cut up. South Bend, Indiana, September something 1910. I'll have to look at these more. I'll have to look at those more. I can't cut those up. If I use them, I'll go in a separate book. The Lapland Village. Oh, and here's some smaller pages. We can use these in there. Open them up. Here's some ephemera. We can use that. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of Chinese. This will go in the Asian journal. I'll save those out for the Asian journal. Some German or Dutch or something here. Some more smaller pages. Book pages. I'll have to figure out how those go in. Some statements, some smaller pages. Those could go that way. Looks like some catalog pages here. Oh, hold it. I got out of my chat. Did Chris come in? Hi, Chris. Welcome, Chris. I'm putting together signatures for Johnny's junk journal, studio junk journal. So right now, all I'm doing is putting pages together. And these are interesting. Bedtime stories. If I use these, I'd have to either fold them in half, and I'm not willing to do that. I'll put them in another journal. And look at these. 14 pages for Meri. And I think these are probably photocopied, so I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see what's in here. These are a nicer shape. What's in here? Hold on. How do I get in? Let me in! How does she close this up? Over here? That there. Sometimes it's hard to find the beginning and the end of these. There it is. Oh, she taped it shut. No wonder. She says, if you want in, you have to accept my challenge. The open envelope challenge. Let's see what these are. I think I can use these. I'm not sure what they are. But I think I can use these. Yeah, it looks like memorandums and... yeah, I think I can use those. And then this is just more... what? Ooh. Ooh, that's what it is. It's ooh. And then the tape. So, I have all of this. So we're going to start building some signatures. But I need to... these smaller pages will go in separately. These will go in as I'm building the signatures. We'll just throw that away. I'm not interested. I said 4 1/4 by 7 1/4 for my pages. So 4 1/4 folded in half and folded across would be 8 1/2. So I wanted it 8 1/2 by 7 1/4. So let's start figuring this out. These are smaller pages. Where am I going to put them? Right here. That one will come back too. I want to start cutting some of these down. These I won't have to. So, if I fold these in half, I can almost get, well, let's see. Let's move this. You don't want to see my desk. My papers are piled sky high. I'm thinking. Help me, Rhonda. All right. This is really big. These are 15 by probably 17, because my ruler's 15, so 17 by 11.5. And I need 8.5, and by 8.5 is 17. So I can fold these in half. I can cut these at 8.5. So let's do that. This Meri's figuring it out. Oh, I'm going to have to move some of this stuff. Help, 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 help. Penelope, you're going over on the other desk. All right, we'll just do one. And then if I haven't thought about it right, then I've only messed up one sheet. Well, there's only two here. I got more of this paper somewhere, this court docket paper. Somewhere. 8.5 we want to cut it at. Right there. That should be half. And then I'll fold it from here to there. Oh no, it's 8.5 that way. Wait a minute, that isn't how I want to do it. How wide is this? One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh. This is 11.5. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. If I cut it seven and a fourth and 7 1/4 is 14.5. I think I want to cut this at 14.5. Right there. That makes more sense to me. So 14 1/2. Is that right? Yes. I had to think. We'll find out if it's right or not. I'll save that. And this gets cut at 7 1/4. And it's hard to see the 4th mark. That's a half. I think it's right in there. Right there. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. 7 1/4. And then this will get cut to 8.5. 8 1/2. I don't want to cut that off. 8 1/2. I wanted to leave the case number and everything on there. And then this gets folded in half this way. Now where's my book cover? Here's my book cover. And it seems pretty thin. I left myself plenty of room in here. Really, I could, but I'm allowing for tabs and extra stuff in there, so I'm going to leave it at 8 1/2. I could put another 1/4 inch on there, but I don't think I will, because, let me fold this in half. By the time you bind it, see, I've just got a little in there, and I can put tabs and stuff on there. So I think I'm happy with it at 8 1/2, 4 1/4. So we're going to do this one. I hate to cut off the fun sprockets, but I want the, well, maybe I want the writing here. 8 1/2. There we go. So this is the size, and then I'll double it. And we'll build a whole bunch of signatures. All right, so that's what I want. And then I've got extra fun stuff here. All right, let's do the other sheet. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages out of that, which I think is good. Where's my other sheet? What did I do with it? I had 2 of them. I said I wasn't going to cut them both at once. It's over here. All right. So I'm cutting these at 7 1/4 and 7 1/4 was what? 14 1/2. Yeah. I cut these at 14 1/2. That's straight. It looks. Cut it there. Got some extra. And then I cut this in half at 7 1/4. And the 1/4 is hard to see on this. It's right in here. So I might be missing it on there, because there's right there, I think. And this gets cut at 8 1/2. Eight 1/2. Do I want to cut? No, I want to cut those off. 8 1/2. And then it'll get folded like so. And yeah. And I want to save this, so I'm going to cut this down at 8 1/2. Alrighty, and I have fun stuff. So those will go in there, partly in there someplace. Now I got more that I'm going to cut down here. I'm debating here. This is the gold part, or the printed part is 8. So if I do just half of that, I'll be short a little. Instead of 4 1/4, it'll be 4. And this is 10. And I only need it to be 7 1/4. So I'll have a little gold left. All right, that's okay with me. I'm going to trim off the margins. I could leave the white on there. This is 8 1/2. 8 1/2. I think I'll leave the margins on there by 7 1/4. 7 1/4. It's hard to see the 4th mark there. So this will be a short page in there. And this will be a full page. We'll just keep piling it up here. It's a little bit, oh, this is 8 1/2. No. That's 7 1/4. This is 8 1/2. This should be, I'll cut that down at. What did I cut that at? Let me measure these. 8 1/2. This isn't 8 1/2. This is longer than 8 1/2. This is almost 9. Cut a 1/4 inch off of this. All right. More. This is what, 10 too? This is upside down. Let's measure the gold part. 10 by 8 1/2. But I only need 7 1/4. I only need, what did I say? I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cut this down a little. Just ignore me, I'm thinking. Let's cut this down. By 7 1/4. Right about in there. And this will be fun stuff. Small pages. These would be larger pages. Now, what do I want? Some of this stuff I got out, I decided I didn't want to use it because it was printed on 2 sides. So, do we want to make pages out of this. I think I do. I'm going to make some tissue pages out of this. I want this at 8.5, and it's almost at 8.5, so I'm just going to cut a slim part of it off. I'll save that. And we want these cut at 7 1/4. Right? Did I cut that at 8.5? I think I did, yes. So now I want these cut at 7 1/4. Right about in there. And oh, it's just gonna fit. Cool school. I'm going to need a whole lot more paper. I'll put some of those book pages back in there. I think that's... Well, we could cut these down. Now these I can just put in, I can either, I think I'll just put them in like this. We'll trim a little of the margin off. If I make that 7 1/4, it'd be right about there. So I don't want to do that. Let's just trim some of the margin off here. Oh no, we want it. I have to think what I want to do. I want this at 8.5. Let's trim off this. And 8.5. I'm sorry I'm not watching chat while I'm doing this because I want to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Now these pages will go in like this. They're the Greek church. It's all about the Greek church. So they'll be, they're just text pages. And these, I have to cut these down. So I'm getting some nice signatures in here. Let's put them underneath. These again have to be 8.5 this way. And it's just about there. I just have to trim a little off of each side here. No, paper's brittle. Probably do better cutting this with the scissors, but we did it. And it's a little off of here. Boy, that's perfect if I can get it. There we go. And they'll go in like this. Oh, there's a lot more. We're just getting the pages ready. There's going to be a lot more. Boy, I'm getting thirsty. Let me have a sip of Diet Squirt. Now I can mix some of my own copy paper in here too, but we're going to go for all the good stuff first here. This is La Politica del Affaria Nouveau Borghese Portantia La Scopio General, something or other. And it is 5 that way and almost the right size this way. I needed it 7 1/4, which is right about in there. Let's straighten these out a little. Oh, this one's a little shorter already. Well, let's get them all down to this size. So 7 1/4 is right about there. So they'll go, I think I can put them in like this. I think they'll be pretty strong. They'll go in here. Well, it's a little wide. These have to be cut down to 8 1/2. So we need to cut this down to 4 1/4. That worked. We're getting a bundle here. We're getting a bundle. A bundle. I keep going here. Now these, I think, these are memorandums. This I think is a full, this is what this is. I think I can just leave this like this and make a small page out of it. So I'm going to put these just right like that. Put these in here like that. There's some more of it here. A bunch of it. This is cool. We'll use it. I'll just put it when I'll separate it when I build my signatures. This, can I open this up without? No, they're separate, so I'm going to put them in this way. So I need to be 7 1/4. See if I can cut them all at once. And they are 8 1/2. I need these to be not, yeah, I have to think here. If I put them this way, it needs to be 8 1/2. I think these are exactly what I want. Because, wait a minute, this is this way. That'll fit in. That's a full one. These two aren't. So these two need to be 8.5, because they'll fold this way and they'll be 4 1/4. Well, 4 1/4. So they'll go this way. These I'm going to put in upright, so they need to be 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut off some text here. Cut it right down to the text, I think. Meri knows what she's doing, she thinks. By 7 1/4, which is right about in there. I don't like cutting that off. I'm going to cut it down here. Shave some off at the top. And about there. There we go. So these will open up this way. Getting quite a bundle of junk here. Now, some of the guys, some of the, like Tanya and Lisa and them, they'll save these and do art off of them. I'm not going to save my margins. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to toss it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to toss it. I saved that tissue. So now I have these. This is cool. This is pretty thin. This is longer than 8.5. This is 9. 9.5, no, almost 10, 9 3/4. I guess I could cut off here at 8.5. And I'll separate these because they're torn anyway. Mostly torn. And they'll go this way. And I have no idea what this says. It's pretty, looks like a church. Could be a part of a Bible. Don't want to cut the numbers off. But I need it to be 4 1/4. So do I want to put it this way? I think I do. We're going to save that. It's perfect if I put it this way, which I think I will. And that means I'm going to separate this. All right, let's see what I have. I've got a bundle here. Now, here are my book pages right here. Let's get some that are... And I cut my pages a little bit smaller than my book pages. Let's get a small signature out here. What? Thought I had a bunch of small ones. These are just the ones that I took apart tonight. I'll just take this for now. And let's see what I'm going to do here. So I want to mix some of these pages in with these. So if I open this up, they're almost too big. So they're just going to have to go this way too if I use them. Unless I tape them together. If I tape some together, I can cut them down a little. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll have to think about it. Let's see what else I have here. I think these other pages that I have, let me get some of this stuff off my desk. These I'm not ready to take apart yet because they're full. Let me put this stuff up. I'm going to put these back in the container. I'll put them in another journal. Let me get them out here. Well, see, I'm not willing to cut this down. These are bedtime stories. And these are written on real nice. I'm not willing to, I'll find another place for that. So we're going to put these back in the container. And we'll put them back in my, we'll hold off on these. And this is an envelope. This I'm not sure about. These, I could cut some of these. Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? See, this is This is 9.5. If I cut these in half, it would be 6, and I need 7 1/4. These would make, some of these I think I'm going to cut down. These are onion skin, but these are typewritten in the front. I don't mind cutting those in half and using them because they did come from Johnny. But you get to this point, and they start being full pages. Well, that's a half page. These are half here, but most of these are full pages. Well, there's another half. I think what I'm going to do is take some of these to this point and put the rest away for another time. Back in the bundle with these others. I might make me a big flat journal to hold all the big stuff that I can't bear to cut apart. That I'm keeping out. So let's cut these down. And these. So these I'm going to shut my eyes and cut them at 8.5. I'm just going to trim off about 1 inch here. These are the onion skin ones. Trim it off a little there. I don't know, I might have to trim it with the scissors. I don't care if the pages get a little distressed because this isn't going to be a junky journal, a junk journal, but these are nice pages. But the onion skin doesn't cut too well. Even one sheet doesn't cut well with the trimmer. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't mind. Let's put it that way. And we want this at 8.5, so it's right there. This side is cutting better. There we go. All right. And then these are going to get cut in half. So this is 11 inches. So half of 11 is 5.5. Which would be right about there. That doesn't look right to me. Hold the phone, let me toss the scraps away. These are 11 inches, 5.5. That's not right. These are 11 3/4. So 5.5, 5 1/4, about 5 3/8. Five and 5/8, I meant. So more about like that. No. Let's just fold it in half. Right there. And we'll see what it comes out to. This must, no, 5 3/4. I must have measured wrong. I measured wrong. How could that be? And these will be a little shorter, but you'll be able to read them. Oh, that one's upside down. It goes this way. Alrighty. So there are those. Now these, if I put them this way, I need it at 8.5, and it's probably about 7. So I'm not going to touch that. If I put it this way, I need it at 7 1/4. So I'm going to chop some of the text off. If I put it this way, I need 8.5. If I put it this way, I think I'll put it this way. Can I open it up though? I'm not sure how I can bind that in there. I think I'm going to take it apart. I think I'm going to take these apart sheet by sheet. I'm in my world tonight. Thank you, Cheryl. It's okay, Mary. We're just watching, not chatting too much tonight. That's okay. Thank you, guys, for bearing with me. You know, I get into my zone here. You get into your zone when you do this stuff. And I think this is going to be a fun journal. I'm not going to want to mark up all these pages, though. So I'm going to put some of my own copy paper in here to use. I don't mind marking up that book text that I took out. But some of these, I don't know. I might put a photograph on them or something. I might collage on them. But when I do my art, I don't know. Take away, I don't want to mark up the good stuff. Oh, there's quite a few here. I'm just going to take them out because I don't think I could bind these good. And I'd still have that gutter in the center, so I'm going to cut these separately. I think this came out of some sort of a, it's all in Dutch or German or something. And this looks like April and October. And there's a bunch of numbers there. This is not a Bible. It's some sort of a manual, it looks like. Because there's, well, this could be some sort of a newsletter. If Linda McAllister was here, she'd be able to tell us. This is going to be one cool journal, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, so now let me figure out how I want to cut these pages down. This measures from the top of the text, from the page number down to the end here, is 8 1/4, and I need it to be 7 1/4. So if I do it this way, I'm going to have to cut about 1 inch of text off. This, from here to here, is 6 1/2 of here. So I'm going to have to leave the margin on, and it's about 7 3/4, and I need it to be 8 1/2. So if I fold it like this, it's going to be short this way. I could do it like this, and this is 7. It works better to do it like this, but my text is going the other way, but I can't read the text anyway. So I think I'm going to do it like this. And this is, what did I say? This is from here to here is about 9 1/2, a little over 9 1/2. From the bottom of the text to the top is 8. But I need it to be 8 1/2 this way. So 8 1/2, if I cut 8 1/2 this way, and this just needs to be cut off a little. All right. Let's cut one and see what happens. And then I'll cut several. This is not onion skin. It's thin, but it's not onion skin. So I need this to be 8 1/2. We're going to leave that alone. If I make it 8 1/2 here, it just cuts a little. I could trim a little of that top off. Let's make it right there at 8 3/4. So cut it there. That's not straight, but, and then 8 1/2. Cut it here. And this will fold this way. Now I need this to be 7 1/4. So right about in there. So we're going to pull it over a little. There. And just a little. Just a teeny bit. There, not even enough to sneeze at. All right, so let's do several of these because I don't want to fool with one at a time. That's pretty cool. Aging around the edges. It's a shame to cut it off. All right. So, eight and a half. I'll cut this off and cut it right there. I think the problem is I'm trying to cut too many pages. We won't make the others as thick. And it's tearing it. That's okay. Some torn edges won't hurt it. I'll cut the others. Cut that down a little. I messed that up. Not too bad after I get it out. Okay, let's separate these. I think I got too many. Probably about 2 at a time is about all it can handle. All right, I need this to be 8 and a half. Yeah, it's brittle paper. And then it's going to go this way. I don't know if... I don't know if I want to continue. 8 and a half. We'll do these and I think I'll stop. I don't want to ruin them all. That one cut pretty good. I'm going to save these others because I love the aging. Oh, maybe I'll pull this one out. I like the aging. So I'm going to put that back in that packet. Let's see what I can do with this. This I might just fold up in there somehow. I'm going to keep that out. So, here I am with these. Now, one more thing I want to do. I'm going to have to jump across the room. And I literally mean jump. Step over boxes. I throw them on the floor. I want to grab some of my own paper. I don't know. I'm probably boring you guys to tears. I'm probably boring you to tears. And I'm going to put those pages that I saved back in here. These will go for another. I actually got 2 packages of this, but it's got nice aging around there. And let's see what's in here. These are some more blank pages. So we can use those. So I need to cut these down. I've got quite a bit to cut down yet. Alrighty, let's save mine. We're going to have some nice signatures in here. I got a bundle here. Actually, I should probably let me do these onion skins. So it's getting pretty thick. By the time I put ephemera in there, these go like, I might have to cut these down a little more. These don't ring to me. Let's see if I make a couple of signatures here. Let's see how these fit in that book. Where's my book cover? See, my spine is only about 2 inches, so this might be enough. It might be enough by the time I get all the ephemera in there. A couple of these are too long. Well, I could do some more. So if I leave too much space, then the book flattens out on me like it did my steampunk. So let's do my onion skins, because I like these. These are blank onion skins. And I think what I did was folded these in half, because they're 17. They're 17. Oh, no, this is only 15. 8.5 and 8.5 is 17. Half of 15 is 7 1/4. So if I put it this way, wait, if I put it this way, let's just see. Sometimes I try to do my arithmetic in my head. If I put it this way, this should be about 7 1/4. And it is. And this is what I need to cut down. I needed it 8.5. So I'm going to cut these in half, get them as straight as I can, and I'm going to cut them at 7 1/4, which would be right about in there. That looks about right too. And the pages are bent, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact for this. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. 7 1/4. Maybe up just a little. Right about there. And then these, I have my numbers here. I'm going to save my numbers. So I'm going to cut this down to 8.5. Make sure I don't have any numbers on these. Oh, I do. Numbers. Go like this. Make sure I don't have any numbers here. I want my numbers. All right. Too bad I'm going to have to cut the folds, but I want the numbers. So I want this to be cut at 8.5. 8 1/2. 8. Wow, it's right there. right there. And these would go like that. So there are those. And there should be no numbers on the bottom. And you can save the folds on these. 8.5. Now these others here, I think I'm going to save. I'm going to put those back in the bundle because I'm getting a pile over here and I still want to do some of my blank pages that I'm comfortable arting on. So these I know are 11 by 17. Cut these down. 11 this way. If I cut it this way at 8.5, at 8.5. Cut these at 7 1/4. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 1/4 and 7 1/4. All right, we're just going to cut 7 1/4. Hold on. 7 1/4. Right about there, approximately. And I can get another set. 7 1/4. About. And we want these at 8.5. Because they'll be 4 1/4 when they're folded in half. So there. And this should be enough. 8.5. I'm going to do those other copy sheets. And this should be enough for my signatures. To see how fat it's gotten. Whoops, what did I do here? These are not 7 1/4. Let's pull those out. 7 1/4. You need to cut these down a little. This is going to be a cool journal, let me tell you. All right, and then I want to do these. And 7 1/4. I can do all of those at once. It's pushing it. 7 1/4. And 8.5. Because see, I feel more comfortable doing my art on these. If I mess it up, I've just messed up copy paper. And 7 1/4, approximately. It's hard to see 7 1/4 on this cutter. And 8.5. There we go. But I very seldom need 7 1/4. So. And all of these I'm going to save for, I'm always wondering where my scratch paper is. There it is. All right, I think I'm done. Uh-oh, I knocked something over the cliff. I'll have to see. Let's put that ruler away. Something went over the cliff. I think it was tape or washi tape or something. I'm not going to throw these away. These are tissue edges here. We'll save these for clusters or something. All right, so this is what I wound up with. Whew! I need a drink of water. Let me come out and chat. I've been in my world. Let me come out and chat and see who's in here. Allie K. Hi, Allie K. Hi, Riri. Is Jill in here? Hi, Jill. Monkey. Meri isn't drawing right now. Nope, not drawing now. Hi, Wise Monkey. Draw a monkey. I might consider it another time. Are you new here, Monkey? I don't believe we met. Draw a monkey. You must be in love with monkeys, Wise Monkey. Hi, Barbara Batzer. Welcome, Barbara. Oh, now dog really has to go out, Rhonda says. The dog says, Rhonda, I can't wait no longer. Jill, how nice. Oversleeping can cause some issues. I hope you get it turned around. Allie K says, I've only been a mod for 2 days. Meri modded me on Friday so I could post a link on YouTube clips. Yes, and I'm going to leave you a mod if you don't mind, Allie K. If you see something suspicious going on, I trust you. Some of my regulars in here, they know. They know. Jill says, what did Jill say? Jill says, I've been having problems with oversleeping, but I'm trying to remedy that. But otherwise, I'm very good. I got to see my mom today, and she brought over some things, and we had a nice lunch. Oh, that's cool, Jill. And we played some video games, and I just made out my schedule for the last week. And there went Wise Monkey. Draw a monkey. What'd you do? Did you retract it? Did you delete it? Did somebody delete you? What are you working on now? What are you working on now? It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, Barbara, I got a studio box from Journal Johnny. Now, I have purchased other papers and things from her, but I'm gonna build a junk journal from right now. Well, these in here are my own papers right at the first. But like there's onion skin and book pages and docket paper and tissue papers. And so this is just the pages. These are just the pages here. I think these go this way. So I'm going to build the signatures, and let me go through. Let's see. I'm going to save this, put that in that packet here. Let me get out my packet. These are going to go in the packet. Look at that tape. She made this tape. This is going to go in the junk journal. Let me put these, the packets over here. Let me move my chair. Hold the phone. See, I have extra papers here that I can't bear to cut to size. So I'm going to put these back for another day. These will go in another day. This one's pretty long. I'm not sure about. Oh, she folded that in half. We'll fold that in half. So these will be saved for another journal. Probably a larger journal. My journal that I'm using. Let's get out our studio box and show Barbara some of the stuff in the studio box. You've just seen the papers. I opened the studio box about a week ago. This is Junk Journal Johnny's studio box. She's got another one coming up the first day. She said she offers them the first day of the month. at 12 noon Eastern time. I guess they're pretty popular. And then the one she's doing in March is linens and lace. This one, I didn't know about them until I was in her chat the other day, and she had one left at the end of the month. Look, she even has her own packing tape. And these are some of the, see, it's a junk journal. What is a junk journal? And she sent all sorts of stuff to put in here. I mean, this box is full. Now, I had some of my own papers, and some of these things I got at her sale, but most of it was in the box. Look, a stamp set. These are some hunting tags. There's some envelopes that had stuff in it. I think this one had a ledger. I'm not putting the ledger in the book. I'm going to use this to draw with. But I'm going to use these. And all of this, there's things like washi tape, metal pieces. She even gave us the glue. She gave us a marker. All of this can go in the junk journal. So what I'm doing tonight is, look at this. This is a sticker sheet. And she said I can cut it out. I don't know if I want to cut. I'm still deciding what I want to do with that. So I'm going to put the journal together tonight. And then another night I'll work in it. Or I think I'm going to put it together tonight. I'm working on it. Let's see. I want to read chat, though. Riri, he has been a blessing, Rhonda says. My other one died at 18, and I don't want another, but he's a rescue, and he rescued me. Oh, must be the dog. Becky says, I deleted the monkey. I went to the channel, nothing was there. Thank you, Becky. I trust your judgment. I trust, you guys that are regulars in here, I have to tell you, I trust your judgment. Sometimes I don't know, but you know, a name like Wise Monkey. Becky said it sounded fishy to me, and when I went to the channel and nothing was there, I was worried. What else would they want added to the monkey? If you know what I mean. Oh, Becky. Let's see. Riri says, I'm sure you have a wonderful pup. Rhonda had her take her dog out. A banana. Oh, Rhonda. Sure, a monkey would want a banana. Of course. You silly lady. Jill says hello to Becky. Thank you, Becky, for deleting the monkey. Wise Monkey was a bot? Do you think? Huh. Could have been, Becky. What are you working on now? It's been a while. I showed her that. Let's see. Let's file up and see. I've been in my own world cutting paper, so I think you guys had just been listening, so I don't think there was a whole lot of chat going on. Jill visited with her mother today. Jill says, thank you. I tend to do that, both because of the medication and my character and health issues. I'll figure it out, Allie K says. Okay, I've only been in a mod for 2 days. Meri modded me Friday so I could post the link. Do, 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 do. Allie K said she was a little scared of her new powers. Oh, there was a bot in here. Thank you. I like to go and report them too, and remove them myself. Let's see, report. And usually after I report them, because Rhonda's already removed them, they disappear for me. See, he's hidden by Rhonda, but I can still report him. And I'm sure Rhonda's reported him too. Allie K says, I just got here. I'm not bored yet. Oh, Icy's been here before. Icy's been in here before. Yep. Hi, Icy, if you're still out there. Icy says, hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good night. Allie K says, it took me forever to get our order. The DoorDash delivery guy brought us the wrong order. Then he had to go back and get the right order. No, Angie. Hi, Angie. I have not seen Arlene in chat tonight. She usually shows up in the morning chats. Arlene's more of a morning person. The evening chats, I think she's probably pretty tired out. And she's a late night person, and she hits me early in the morning. Angie, if you're still out there, or just for anybody else who wants to know Arlene. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl's here. Did I say hello to you, Cheryl? Hello, Cheryl. They're just saying hello. Brenda D. Hi, Brenda D. out there. And Jasper was here. And Kitty Jen was here. She says she likes the old pictures. Becky said Howie and Kelly are zooming around the house. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. They're getting their exercise. Chris came in. They're saying hello to Chris. Brenda D. And I asked how to pronounce her name, and now, Elin Smith. Elin. I'll forget it the next time she comes in. Oh, that rhymes. Elin. If I say it enough, I'll remember it. All right. So I think I'm caught up with chat. Debbie. Which Debbie came in? Icy is here listening and watching. Hi, Icy. Hi, Debbie Howard. Welcome. Glad to have you join us. Rhonda says she reported everybody. If you come in and if you're not nice, Rhonda reports you. Riri says, remove them from yours and everyone else's. Hide just removes them from your view. Well, if, yeah, I like it. I like to still see it after Rhonda deletes them and report, because then I can report them. I want to report them myself too, because if they get reported more than once, you think YouTube would wise up. Allie K, can I ask a mod question? What do you do to trolls? I see I have the options to go to channel, report, remove, put user on timeout, and hide them. Usually we do that to the bots, Allie K. And if you see a bot in here, you know what the bot looks like when they do that funny, crappy stuff that, with the dot. Usually it's something that doesn't make sense, dot whatever. And you can do any one of those if you see that. Just what I usually do is I delete them first. Usually Rhonda gets to it before I do, which is fine. I delete it, then I report them, and then I try to remove them if somebody else hasn't done that. Yeah, you know who are the bots. Yeah. So I don't know if that's the correct order. Is that what you do, Rhonda? What's the order that you do it in, Rhonda? I delete, report, and then remove. And if somebody comes in, like I was in Lisa's chat when I was very first a mod with Lisa's channel, and somebody came in and told Mitzi to shut up. That didn't sit well with me. They got reported and removed real fast. So stuff like that. If, somebody who comes in and causes trouble, and they don't even have to be a bot. It could just, sometimes the teeny boppers come in or the kids who want to cause trouble. Oh, thank you, Icy. Allie K says, Rhonda says, Allie, for the bots, I delete them, then report them. Just time them out because they can come back. Yeah, don't just time them out because they can come back. Yeah. And I will remove them. I like it that Rhonda leaves them for me to remove, to report, because even if Rhonda's reporting them, I can still report them. And if they, I think you could too. Anybody can report them. You don't have to be a mod to report somebody. And when you report them, a whole list comes up, and usually we check pornography if it's for the bots. You know, for a while there, I was checking commercial spam, but I think YouTube, what I've heard from other chat streams and from other mods, if you put pornography, because you don't know what those bots are doing. Yeah, Riri says she reports them too. Yeah, Rhonda says, I only time out people if I'm not 100% sure they are fooling around. Yeah. Now, like that person that told Mitzi to shut up, though, that didn't sit well with me. I remember that's one of the first things I handled as a mod. Don't you tell Mitzi to shut up. Quack, quack, quack. The bots are all porn, promoting websites. Yeah, crappy stuff. All right. Thank you to all the mods. And Allie K, you don't have to do anything if you're not comfortable. But you know, you're welcome to get your mod experience in. All right, now I'm going to build some signatures here. And like I've got like a 2-inch spine, and I'm going to have to put something in there to strengthen that. But even if I just get the signatures built, let's see, I think I'll do 3 signatures. So I'm just going to do three different pages here. And there'll be different papers, and I'm not really paying too much attention to what papers where. I'm just going to kind of separate it out. I might, after I get it built, switch some papers around, because, you know, I got all copy paper here, but we'll deal with this first. And then these are all onion skin. Now, some of these are folded in half. Here, no, those aren't. These are good. All right, wait, hold it. I guess I'm good yet. See, I'll be separating these onion skins out. And these are ledger papers. The state of Kansas and Delaware County being duly sworn in and vote says on the 30th day of April, a certain motor vehicle, to wit a 1964 Chevrolet bearing 1967 license plates, and particularly moving on Highway 156 at a speed of 70. Now our speeds are 70 on the highways. You go on those interstates and you have to... Here in Nebraska, they moved the interstate speed limit up to 70. And then you move it up to 70, people are going to 75, 80. I don't like to drive the interstate anymore. It's dangerous. I take the country highways. Well, I don't go that much anymore anyway. Now these are folded in half. I'm gonna have to separate those. This one's okay. And these are folded in half. Isn't that cool? And let's just cut these now. Yeah. Let's cut this one in half. Now, I notice when Johnny, I expect it, because Johnny says she doesn't journal. She likes to sell the stuff and builds the journals, but she really doesn't junk journal. Johnny says I don't journal, and that's okay with me. So she gives us a lot of cool stuff like this. Is that one page? But I was thinking about Rosemary. Rosemary, I know why she gets all her caboodles done, is she builds the journals and that's it. And I'm here trying to put stuff on every page. You know, I'm building my journal. I'm not just, I mean, I'm filling my journal in. I'm not just building my journal. That's why I'm so behind on all my caboodles. If I just built the journal, sure, I'm done. So I'm going, how come Rosemary does this so fast and I'm always so far behind? And I was watching her the other day and I'm going, well, that's why. Quit comparing yourself to Rosemary. It's okay for her to do that, but I'm going, why am I always so behind? It's because once I build my journal, I've got to work in it. Right? Is that one page? That's one page. Once you build the journal, you got to work in it. Now these have two, this has a purple page and a white page. So I'm going to put those together. These that have a white and a purple. I don't know why they're that way, but they are. So I'm going to leave them that way. Whoops. I'm not sure exactly why that's that way. They're bound that way too. Looks like they're bound in a, maybe that it was a blotter or something behind there. I'm just not sure why. This one was a memorandum. And this one, whoops. This one goes here. I think this memorandum, that one goes there. This is just a memo. That one goes there, there. This one goes here, here. And then you get into a stack of my drawing paper that I'm going to mix in. Right now, I'm just going to divide it up. This is the type of paper I would do the art on. And I think this is going to be more than enough paper in this journal because I'm going to have other stuff that I'm going to put in there. In fact, it might be too much. All right. So I've got it divided into 3 signatures. What time is it? 9:17. I got about 45 minutes. I think I'll heal the spine here. I don't know if I'll have time to bind these in. So this is Sunday night. Tomorrow's Monday morning. You know what that means. Our Janet Nash is on at 9 Eastern, and Dee Dee Willingham comes on at 8:30 Eastern. See, that's going to make a nice signature. That's going to make me a nice signature. And by the time I get 3 of these in here, I'm going to have room. I'm going to have room in here for tabs and stuff. I'm not going to have to worry about cutting these pages even, I don't think. I think this will be just fine. I'm hoping. I probably cut them a little short, but I'd probably be cutting them down anyway. So, Janet Nash comes on at 9 Eastern. Dee Dee Willingham comes on at 8:30 Eastern. Janet Young comes on at 1 Eastern, I believe. And Lisa Conway comes on at 6 Central, I think. And that's Monday. Monday afternoons, I stitch with my friends. And I'm going to be working on my roll, my stitch roll that I'm doing with Carol. Rosemary doesn't have any other hobbies. If you want to keep up, you have to say goodbye to sketching, lists, postcards, prompt games, happy mail, slow stitching, crochet, etc. Yeah. Well, Rosemary, I love what Rosemary does. Her March caboodle is, Rosemary inspires me. That's what I like about Rosemary. Well, you all inspire me. But I usually buy Rosemary's caboodles because I'm so darned inspired by what she does. And, but yeah, I join in a lot of things. Like I join in Janet Nesh's prompts. I'm missing Dee Dee a lot. I haven't been over to Dee Dee for a while. I'm missing Lisa and Tanya too. I haven't been over there. I've got Lisa's weaving that I'm still working on. I'm working along with Becky with the crochet along, the crochet stitches. Yeah. So, but also Rosemary, she builds the journals and then she usually sells them. She doesn't really, after she builds them, she doesn't really do too much as far as working in them online, which is okay. I mean, I don't, that's her style. But I'm just saying, that's why I can't keep up with her. Because once I build it, I've got to work in it. Oh. All right, so what I have here are onion skin. That's okay, but I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. And then let's do a ledger page. And maybe a text page. And let's do one of these smaller pages. And a drawing page. And so I got a whole bunch of small ones here. Let's do one of these tissue pages like this. And let's do one of these, maybe one of these, one of these. So I'm trying to mix up my pages so there's not 3 or 4 of the same page right together. Let's do a tissue page. Oh, I love that. A drawing page, a text page. Let's do one of these. A ledger page. One of those. Maybe another drawing page. A couple of these. An onion skin and that. Let's do a text and that. And then we got these 2 onion skin ones that I'm going to work in there. I just don't want too many of the same type of pages together. All right, so this is face up to me. So this is okay, that's white, that's all right. I'm going to take that out, put that there, there. Small pages. Let's turn this one this way. Actually, we can put one of these. No, I don't want to thin pages. Let's put one of these in here and take this one. Well, what am I doing here? I guess I'll leave that one there because I need it there. Let's take this one out. Put a tissue in here. Onion skin. Put one of these in here. Put a tissue one in here. I love this one. She'll get folded in half. Tissue, text, book page, tissue. All right. And numbers are up in the corner there. And let's turn this one around this way. Yep, I think this is good. Now, I'm going to put a bobby pin on this because I can. I don't know if I'll get these bound tonight. I'll get them separated, but I don't know if I'll get them bound. I'm getting tired of fooling with these. This is a process. It's a process. There we go. All right, there's one signature. You got a pack of Cameo. Oh, Jasper. Oh, Jasper, did you get me? Oh, let me pay for it. How much? I'll have to go see what she was selling them for. Let me pay for that. I'm going to email Keisha and tell her I'm going to pay for that cameo. Jasper, that was so thank you so much. That was so thoughtful of you. The cameos are not the cameos with the portrait in them. What they are, I don't think they are. What she showed is they are stones. Keisha found, it's some dealer, a whole bunch of these round, I call them stones. They're flat back kind of stonework. They're not, I don't think they're the cameos with the picture in them. You know, we think of a cameo with a little portrait piece in there. Thank you, Jasper. Are you still out there, Jasper? I'm going to have to message Keisha and tell her I'll pay for those. Jasper, are you still out there? Aww. Rhonda says, Allie, when you do hide them, just remember there's a lag, so sometimes you will unhide them if another mod gets to it first. If that happens, that's why when Kim is here, I let her hide them because I was undoing her work. Aw. Jasper, are you here? Did she leave? Jasper, thank you. If I shout loud enough, will she hear me? Oh, that was so sweet. I watched Keisha this afternoon, and she took a break around a little after 5. I got called to supper, and she said she'd be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, and I came back, and she said she had some more to sell, and she talked about her cameos, and I'm going, oh, I want one, and I asked her if she would sell the cameos first, and she couldn't do it because she had vendors, and so I was going live tonight, so I couldn't stay, so they bought me a pack. She's been popping in and out. Well, the next time that she pops in, tell her I'm going to message Keisha and pay for those myself, because they shouldn't have to buy them for me. I don't know what she's selling them for, but I appreciate them just thinking of me. Aw, that was sweet. All right, tissue paper, drawing paper, drawing paper. See, I don't want 3 drawing papers in the same pack. Let's put a short memo here, and maybe even let's put this, and then this in the purple, and let's put a drawing paper. Well, let's say one of those drawings. Let's see, these are shorter pages. Let's put a tissue. See, I got 3 tissue papers in a row here. I don't want that. Let's put this gold one. And a drawing paper. And this one. And this one. And a onion skin. And a number. And a drawing. And let's go back to some of these shorter ones. Let's do a couple of the short ones. And I just want to mix up the types of pages so I don't have several of the same pages all together. And tissue. I'm going to save that for the center. And let's do a short one. And this, and we'll work that other one in here somewhere. All right, now face up, facing me. Thank you, Rhonda. I love my mods. I'll tell you, you guys are so good to me. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you guys. I don't deserve you. I am an undeserving host, an undeserving channel, but I love you. Aw. Yeah, I think Keisha, I don't know how late she's going. Sometimes on Sunday nights, I'll bop in after my stream. But I'm kind of tired tonight, and I really spent more today than I intended to. So I'm going to message Keisha and tell her to charge me for those cameos. And then I'm going to bed because I'm kind of tired, and I want to get up I want to be in Janet's stream tomorrow. I like doing her prompt games. And I'd like to do Becky's on Wednesday, but I'm going to the dentist. Ugh. And I think we're going to have, I was watching that Randy Hall or Ricky Hall or whatever that weatherman is that comes on, and he said we're going to have snow. He said you're going to have a real nice spring at the beginning of the week, and then around the 4th and 5th, you're going to get snow, all the upper Midwest. It's coming from Canada. So, better get prepared for it. I told my brother we better get to the store. Doesn't sound too good. All right, so I got 2 signatures built. See, and after you get them all flattened out and everything, they kind of, I think 3 signatures will be fine in here. 2 would probably be fine because of all the stuff that you add. I might just do 2 and save these others. I'm going to straighten them out. We'll decide as I build the journal, I'll decide whether I want 2 or 3. I always tend to put more than I intend. Tend to put more than I intend. All right, drawing. I call this drawing. It's copy paper. So I got all those in the pile. I don't want them all in one pile. So there. Let's do some tissue or onion skin. A text. A short one. Maybe another copy. Onion skin, a text. Oh, my number's upside down here. Let's put my number right side up. They don't have to be the same in every signature, but I do like to have them. I don't like too many papers of the same all at once, if that makes any type of sense to anybody. And so I've got another drawing, got 2 more drawings down here. Let's put in there. Another drawing one. Yeah. Let's put this one. Got 2 texts there. A text. A short one. Oh, I must have missed one in there. That one. An onion skin. A stamp. Maybe a drawing. A ledger page. Face up. And a text. Oh. An onion skin. A short one. A drawing. An onion skin. A text. A drawing. And we'll work that other one in. All right. This is my center one. That one doesn't matter. Drawing. I do that. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to put it this way, though. No, I'm going to leave it that way. Just ignore me. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Let's see. I'm going to put this on the back of this. Like that. And then this one. And that one. And let's put this one and then that one. Tissue gets a little out of shape. There we go. And then that one. Aw, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Rhonda says, Meri, are you getting the tooth pulled on Wednesday? I don't know, Rhonda, because I went to one dentist last fall, and he's the one I wasn't too happy with. I was really uncomfortable, and I went and got a second opinion. And at that time, I did not have dental insurance. I just saw that I had a couple cavities, and I thought they could fill them, and they're talking pulling teeth and putting in bridges or dentures or, you know, and I'm going, wait a minute, I'm not ready for all of that. And, but I did need dental insurance. So I spent some time between last fall and this fall getting some dental insurance. But I can't go back to the same dentist because they're not in the provider area. So I had to find, using the dental insurance, the provider list, I had to find a new dentist. Now, the way I understand it, your x-rays belong to you. So I could probably have my x-rays sent over to them. But I'm just going to let them take new x-rays. I'm not even going to bother the other dentists because the insurance will cover the cost of the x-rays. And I just have a feeling that they're going to want to pull it because that's what the other dentists. And what she told me was, I explained to her the problem. I said it had a crown on it. And I think what happened is the tooth just decayed underneath of the crown. It's got a stub in there. I don't think that it's enough of a stub to put the crown back on. I'm going to take it with me, but I don't think there's enough space in there to put that crown back on. So she said it's one of my back molars, and she said when it's a back one, she said they'll look at it, but sometimes they refer you to a specialist. Sometimes the dentists don't want to fool with it's not a wisdom tooth, it's a back molar. So I have a feeling they might just want to refer me to a dentist that just does extractions. But the dentist, if I like them, and I think I will, so far I have a good impression of them. That first dentist I went to, I just was so uncomfortable. I didn't even, the receptionist wasn't friendly. There was a lady who came in when I was there, and she was not a happy camper. There was something going on with her, and I didn't like, I just was really uncomfortable. So in a way, I have an excuse not to go back there, and that they're not in my network. So, but the dentist that I'm going to now will probably become my regular dentist that I go to for cleanings and checkups and stuff like that. I should have done this 5 years ago, but I didn't. So that's the story with the dentist. I'm trying to keep my teeth as long as I can. What time is it? It's 9:41. Becky says, good night for real. And thanks, Icy. Good night, Becky. See you tomorrow, probably over at Janet's. Becky says, a new dentist will have a form you can fill in, and they will request x-rays for you. Yeah. They tried to send me the form over the internet, but the link wasn't working. And she sent it to me. She sent it to me both in email and via text, and they both went to the same place, and they both bombed out. And finally, she messaged me back, and she said, sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. She said, just come in early. Fill them out by hand. Good night, Becky. Have a good night. Sleep well. Mary, are you getting the tooth pulled? Yeah, I probably will not get it pulled. I'll probably have to go back. There's no pain. I have no pain in my teeth. There's just no pain. Every now and then I feel a little, it's not even a pain. I feel something, but it doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my nerve got a little jarred. But I don't have any pain. Like I don't sit around with a toothache all day. And so that's when that first dentist wanted to pull several teeth, and I'm going, I don't care if they're rotten in my mouth. They don't look bad. My teeth don't look like I see a few cavities, and that's what sent me in. I was thinking they could just fill them, but they don't want to fill them. They want to pull them. And I'm not ready to have that many teeth pulled. I'm just, my teeth are, as long as there's no pain and as long as they don't look bad and they're not loose or anything, I'm just not ready to be a toothless old lady. Well, like this one where the crown fell off, I will go get that. And if they tell me to pull it, it's a back molar. I can live without that one. Let's see, what else is going in here? Did they say why they wanted to pull? Well, they saw cavities. They saw cavities on the inside. You're talking about the first dentist. They told me, and I think it's an excuse. I think pulling the teeth and putting in implants and doing bridges and all that is, I shouldn't say that, but I just, to me, it just seems like a moneymaker for them. And maybe that's not a good impression, but that's the impression that I have. Because I really do think, I look at those cavities and they're not, the ones that sent me to that dentist in the first place are not huge. One is a little large, but that other one is a small cavity. 20 years ago, I would have went to a dentist and he would have filled it. They said, oh, you won't get out into the parking lot and the filling will fall out. And I don't believe them. Yeah, I do think it's the dollars. They did show me the x-rays, and I saw that, but they're talking about, not only are they talking about, they're talking about putting in bridges, so they're, or they're pulling around teeth to get the bridges in. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not ready to have that many teeth pulled out, And then once you get a bridge put in, your bridge is a bridge across two teeth. And who's to say that those teeth aren't going to need to be pulled in a couple years, and then your bridge is no good? Yeah, it makes no sense to not fill them and just to pull them. But, they're the dentist, but I'm not comfortable with it. That's my, and I just going, it's my mouth. And even if they do eventually get to the point where all of them need to be pulled, at least I'll have them for a few more years. And if they're not hurting me, I don't feel any pain, and they don't look ugly. I look at my mouth every day when I when I brush my teeth, and there's that I'm just not ready to have them pulled. Now that back one I am. If they have to pull the back one, I'm comfortable with it. But yeah. And the dental insurance that I got, I think I had a financial advisor help me. The second dentist that I went to get the second opinion, they gave me the number of a guy that they work with who has a history of working with senior citizens. And I guess at age 70, you can call me a senior citizen. I don't feel like a senior citizen, but I guess I am. But he is one of the nicest guys. And man, I'll tell you, I'll bet he must have checked 7 or 8 dental policies with different companies. And he finally found me one. It's a pay-up policy where they have a $3,000 limit per year. But if you pay an extra amount, they call it a step-up or a pay-up, you can get $5,000. And I'm thinking if I ever do need a bridge or a implant, I think I would rather get an implant. Your limit is $5,000 per year, and they pay 50% of the implant. So even what I'm thinking is if I decide on an implant, and if it's like $4,000 or $5,000, half of that would only be $2,500, and that's probably what I'd pay full price for a bridge. So I'm really happy with my dental insurance right now. I haven't used, tomorrow or this week will be the first time I've used it. And I'm just going in for a checkup, a cleaning, and they're going to look at that back tooth. Did the second opinion doctor say they should all be pulled? He didn't say they should all be pulled. He showed me the x-rays and reviewed them. And then he told me that the first doctor, because I told him it was a second opinion. I said, I want a second opinion. And he told me how nice the first dentist was. And I'm going, well, you weren't me, you know? You didn't want to pull all the teeth in your mouth. So he said he trusted the first dentist's opinion. And so I just kind of said, well, I said that's what I came for, was to get a second opinion. But he did sit down with me and review all the x-rays and, kind of explain things. Well, the first dentist did show me the x-rays too, but I was so shocked. I was sitting there, I sat in there, the first dentist, I went in there, and the dental hygienist cleaned my teeth, and she was real nice. I liked her. And, she talked to me and she cleaned my teeth and everything and did what she had to do. And then the dentist comes in and, he pokes around my mouth and everything. And then he starts saying, extract this tooth, this tooth, this tooth, this tooth. And by the time he got to the 9th one, I was about ready to get out of that chair and leave. I'm sitting there going, don't quit pulling all my teeth. And they probably thought that was funny, but that really made me uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't think I'm just not ready to have them pulled, because if they were hurting me, or if they looked really bad, or if they're not even loose. They just see cavities inside and I see where the x-rays, I see where there are cavities in there, and eventually they might need to be pulled. But maybe I'll be dead by then. I mean, they might last me who knows how many more years. So, but the back one, I don't mind them pulling that back one. I agree it needs to go if they want to pull it. So that's my dental saga. We'll see how that goes. And I'm brushing my teeth every day, and I'm using that Total Listerine mouthwash that's supposed to clean all the bacteria away that the brush doesn't get. And I'm using the Crest toothpaste that's supposed to, I read those packages. I get such a kick out of the back of that Listerine because it says it restores enamel. I'm going, I didn't think enamel could be restored. But I don't know. Yeah. It's just, as we age, if you don't take care of your teeth and clean them every day and don't eat so much sugar and all of that, you'll probably be okay. I'm okay. I mean, there's really not, like I say, my teeth are not falling out, and I don't want them pulled out. They're a decay, probably. It's all on the inside. The two that I went in for, one is a small cavity, and the other one's a little bit larger. And I was so shocked at that first dentist when it pulled so many teeth. I'm going, and I was just really uncomfortable. I wasn't comfortable with him at all. So, I'm not going to file a complaint or anything. I'm just going to say, you're not in my network anymore. Yeah, it's tough losing teeth. You use baking soda and water with it, with your water pick. Yeah, and Ann Laura was telling about this water pick. What was she saying? She was saying something about her water pick, and I can't remember what it was. It was really special, but it was really expensive, because I was talking to Ann Laura about it. And I wouldn't really mind bridges so much if they weren't made with metal. They make braces now for these younger kids with more of a pliable, not a metal brace. It's more of a pliable, I want to say plastic, but it's not. It's more of a flexible material. I just don't want to put in all that metal in my mouth, especially in the back. I gag on it. So I'm going to the dentist on Wednesday. Well, you know what? It's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm going to let you guys go a few minutes early. Thank you for listening to me and watching me cut all my pages. And what did I do earlier tonight? I don't even know what I did earlier. Is this all I did tonight? What did I do? Rhonda, what did I do earlier? I don't know what I did. I was going to work on my zine tonight. I guess this is all I did tonight, was this. Tore apart this book. I did something else. I don't even remember. I'm looking around to see what I have here. Oh, I did that transparent page. We did the transparent page. Whew, at least I got something done tonight. I did this page. I'm going to I'll do a screenshot, a thumbnail of that. Sheesh, I almost forgot. Yeah, the transparent page. Thank you, Rhonda. Well, you guys, have a really good week. It's the start of a brand new week. Don't forget, Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern, and Janet Nash comes on at 9 Eastern, and Janet Young comes on in the afternoon after Dee Dee, probably around, I think she comes on at 1 Eastern. And Lisa Conway comes on at 6 Central. So have a great have a great week. And keep our friends across the ocean, our Ukrainian friends. My goodness, they're to be admired, aren't they? They are so to be admired. They want their freedom. And, you know, I look at some of them and I think of our forefathers. I think of George Washington and the revolutionary people who fought for our freedoms. And these people just want to live in peace. So let's just keep them in our thoughts and prayers, that, and not just them, across the world, that we can just have some peace. I am so tired of war. I went to the library and got those library books, and there was this big, huge book. It was beautiful, colored plates and wonderful photography, and it was all about the Civil War. And I'm going, I love learning about the Civil War, but I'm so tired of the fighting. I left it there. Yeah, so let's just pray for peace across our world. And in the hearts of our people, in your hearts, pray for peace in your community and in your family and etc. Yada, 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 as Rosemary says. Yada, yada, yada. So have a really good week. And I guess it's good night. Bye.